Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you the messages for the month of February. We're going to take a look at the sign of Cancer, the sun, moon, and rising. This is a general reading, so you're going to take from it whatever is applicable for your life. And check out your moon and rising. I combine all three, and that's how I get a really good idea of what is actually pertaining to my life. Now we're going to start off with a message from my Universal Oracle deck, and we're going to look at your side and the other side. Whatever you're dealing with, we're going to take a look at it and bring it up. Love, career, finance, whatever comes in for you. So Cancer, right off the bat, I have to tell you, there's this feeling, this uplifted feeling of joy, of a little amore. Like you guys might be meeting somebody or being kind of uplifted in your current relationship. And I do feel it's more on a romantic level. This isn't going to be for all of you, and that's not this card. But that is an overall energy that I was picking up while I was shuffling the cards. Now, the card that came out for you is low vibration. This represents the element of earth in my oracle deck, and this is about getting grounded. You see, if you look at this card, it's kind of cool. It's like a depth perception type of a thing, and that's exactly what happens when we get into a low vibration. So with you, Cancer, you might need to get a little bit grounded. You might be meeting somebody, like I said, and be a little bit more like an air sign and kind of need to tie your balloon down to the ground, right? You know, like kind of floating away into something that brings you absolute joy. Now, along with this earth comes the prosperity, the gain. Okay, so as you move out of the low vibration, you're going to move into a high vibration. We're like batteries, right? When there's a positive, there's a negative. It doesn't matter what aspect of life, and that's exactly what I feel you're getting ready to move into, this higher vibration. So you're probably starting off the end of January, moving into the beginning of February in that low vibration. For some of you, you might already be moving out of it. What I see coming between the second and third week of February for this group of you is really very heartfelt. It's very heartwarming. So that could be a new career, a new business, and a new romance for some of you. But let's take a look. All right, we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups does represent Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And since we're talking about Cancer, I'm pretty sure this is your side, right? Definitely you. Either extending, I like you. You see, I told you this, and you just saw it fly right out of the deck, right? And it landed right there. In order to, they were perfectly aligned. It's like, tell them this. So this is you really getting ready to go out into the world and say, you know, I think I'm ready to open my heart up a little bit. You're letting go of an old burden, the Ten of Wands. This is writing out your emotions, releasing, cleansing. This is expressing how you feel, but taking action towards it. And with this Ten of Wands, we have a lot of burden on us. You know, we could have a lot of things from the past that aren't completely done, and they're weighing down on us as we're in the present and working toward the future. And that's a very difficult, a very challenging position to be in. And it can wear down on our emotional body, our mind, and the way we think and the way we feel. Now, make sure that you are getting the right food, the right rest. Make sure you are at least, you know, buy some plants and put them in your home, and water your plants and sing to your plants. I know it sounds really goofy. I don't care if you're a man or you're a woman. Sing to your plants and watch what happens to those plants. They love when we sing to them, because they're living beings just like we are, and love is what makes us grow. And when you watch a plant grow, they just, it's beautiful. And that's what we as human beings can do, and that's what I feel is getting ready to come in for you guys. So once you drop this heavy burden of whatever you're dealing with, now I'm hearing the word society. You might be watching a little bit too much of the news. Now, it's important to pay attention to what's going on in the outside world, because it is going to affect us on some level, but do not focus on it. Be aware. Do not focus on it. Cancer, if it is bothering you, make sure you do not watch it at night before you go to bed, because the last thing we think of before we go to bed, that's what gets into our subconscious mind. And it can trigger things that are really deep, pulling us into this abyss of feeling energetically drained, dehydrated for some of you. Well, let's take a look at whoever you're dealing with. Now, we do have that air, the fire element, but I feel it's more like just the energy, not necessarily, I'm wrong. We have the King of Wands. So here is the King of Wands. Now, this is an offer coming in. That is something that is with an organization. This is like a company that I see. They may be new, okay? This may be a new company, but I feel it's a brand new opportunity where there is a lot of passion. Whatever they created, it's in the king level, meaning that it is grown. This is a company that is established enough. Maybe this is that second sister entity, a new version, a new branch, right? Whatever it is, I feel that this is an organization that is very controlling of, not controlling, but they control what goes on inside. So they know how to invest. They pay attention to what's going on. But something about this situation may have made you feel out in the cold in the past. Whoever this person is, I feel you left them. The way they came out, Cancer, it's like if you were dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, you may have walked away from them, or they you. But there's that feeling of being ignored, unwanted. And for some of you, when I'm talking about the job, that's like feeling like you were overlooked for an opportunity, putting that weight on your shoulders. But I'm getting that, no, that's not necessarily it. Now let's pull some detail on this. We're going to look at love at the end. We're going to look at married couples and singles. I'll pick up some along the way, but it'll be specific messages at the end. So let's see what we have. The Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, this is truth and clarity. This is legal documentation. This is starting a new beginning as soon as you can let go of this burden. And since we have the opposing energy as the King of Wands, some of you might be trying to control your situation. When we allow things to ebb and flow, that's when things start happening. If we try to control it, I need a job because I need money, you're not going to get the job, right? It has to be open. And so when I speak of love on an open level, and that's what happens throughout the ascension journey, that's what I feel is coming in for you. It's this openness. All right, bring it on in. Bring it on in. I'm ready. I'm going to open myself up just a little bit and watch what happens. Equally, for some of you, it's like affirmations, okay? Put affirmations around your home. If you don't know what those are, you can go to my website, click there at the top, or down below. You can go in the About section. It's kind of all over the place. But my website, I have affirmations, ideas of what you can do, and it's a really great way to start reprogramming your mind. We have the Seven of Swords, and this is somebody did something sneaky to you. They were kind of cutthroat, I feel, and they really left you in a heavy burden. And that has probably been why you've been more controlling. Because when we see that, as soon as we get one dime in, we got 11 cents going out the backside. We have to make sure we're paying attention and being aware of everything that's going on. Again, don't watch anything that makes you feel a low vibration before you go to bed. And try to, this weekend, I'm going to be posting, today's the January 30th. So by February 1st, I will have on my channel, and they'll be hosted here on YouTube, but you can see it on my website, meditation videos, music, things that will help you get into a calmer place within you. So it's going to be a very ebb and flow kind of month. It's going for a lot of you, it's going to be learning some truthful information, even though it may be hurtful. It's going to release you. It's going to make you say, okay, I'm ready. So whatever this information is that's coming in for you, I feel that it is overdue. And whoever the King of Wands is that made you feel rejected or you made them feel rejected, I'm going to pull some cards on them. Let's see who this is, okay? This King of Wands, that would be Leo, Aries, or a Sag. We also have the Knight of Wands. I mean, the Knight of Swords, and again, the King of Wands. Some of you are going to hear from this King of Wands. Okay, you will hear that's going to come in from out of the blue. Now, this King of Wands, I feel for a lot of you, this isn't necessarily a person. I feel this is an entity, a company, an organization, an opportunity that may have been presented to you in a little bit of a deceitful and hasty manner. Like, hey, let's see if we can trick this person into taking less of a commission. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, and then they're coming back going, I'm sorry, here's the offer again. So whatever it is, I feel that you're going to have to make sure that your pentacles are, you are compensated adequately for your value. Whatever you provide this organization, make sure that you have adequate compensation. And the key words are, I deserve adequate compensation for the work that I do for you. Say that over and over. That's a perfect affirmation. If you're looking for a job, put it on your mirror, man or woman. Put it on the mirror while you're washing your face, brushing your teeth. Oh yeah. Okay. Tell me that won't reprogram your mind. It does. It takes time. Now let's take a look at the married couples, then we're going to look at the singles. So we have free yourself. And for some of you, this could be that situation. Because we have the Knight of Swords flying in out of the blue, we also have the Ace of Swords. This could be a little bit of a decision made to separate from somebody. I feel the legal documentation would already be in place. It would already be filed at this point in time. But the decision is on its way to you. So the King of Wands may very well be somebody who is of power, because the King of Wands is. But I don't feel that way. I feel that would be your partner. That would be the person you're dealing with. Now, normally, I think they're a very charming, charismatic individual. And usually, I think they are with you. But whatever went down, they may have come into their own state of depression. So they may have been going through their own little inner, I don't like the world, right? A lot of us did that. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to play with you. Get away from me. And we did. And now a lot of us are coming back around again. And we get to pick and choose who we want in our true soul family. These are people who have our back. So you're going to be freeing yourself from anybody that is controlling you, trying to control your emotions and your ebb and flow, your energy. Anybody that sucks and drains your energy from you, you're like, done. Even if it's your current partner, but for a lot of you, it's just the world. You know, it's like you and your partner are going to be on the same page. And I feel they actually are going to encourage you, Cancer, to come out of your own little funk and rise up. It's going to be a challenging, but really rewarding month by the end of February. So singles, let's see what came out for you. We have chemistry. Ooh la la. You guys have somebody around you that you may have already met this person. I'm going to pull some cards right here. Chemistry. This is that love that I was talking about in the beginning of the reading. This is what I'm feeling. This is for singles, whoever you're getting ready to meet. We have the Ten of Pentacles. That means this is a person who you could actually have a long-term relationship with. The Ten of Pentacles is secure, it's grounded. This is the future. So if you're like 20 years old, you're going to be with them until you're 70. You know what I mean? This is a very grounded, very beautiful energy of two people coming together, and they have this amazing chemistry where you can sit and talk for hours and hours. You don't even realize it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you're like, oh, I gotta get up. You know, we've all had those really wonderful moments, whether it's been romantic or not, where we just don't even keep track of the time. And that's what I think is coming in for you guys. Yep. the Nine of Cups. So singles, this is the person that you've been wishing for. This is the person that you've been hoping for. And the Nine of Cups is about a wish being granted. And for some of you, absolutely. What you've been waiting for, you've got the 9 and the 10. So you're getting ready to meet somebody. They could be an earth sign, but I really feel it's going to be open, and you're going to be very open to allowing this opportunity to come through for you. So you guys have an amazing month. Please subscribe to the channel. That's what keeps us up and going, and much love.